world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hey everybody, and it's your guide, Captain Mayday. I'm coming at you a little late, but I'm still coming at you. That's the main thing. But today we're going to be doing a planet review for Alpha-004-PL Imberra. The weather is superheated gas pockets, no sentinels, flora is twisted with rich fauna, cactus, flesh, salt, pyrite, and copper, the most common resources found here. The economy is scientific and developing, conflict levels perilous. I didn't see no conflict. And the dominant life form is Gek for this particular planet, but then again, most of this whole solar system is Gek. So let's start with minerals. This one's got a 72% metal content. Formation process is through metal vapor, and the notes say that it's durable. So a very complicated rock, I guess you could say. But remember, our theory for this planet, or at least my theory for this planet, was that the planet had some point had water in it. 77% metal content, formation process, jet pressure, and notes superconductive. Jet pressure, not entirely sure what that could possibly mean. Jet of water, jet of energy, jet of chemicals, it could be anything. Metal content 76%, formation process, polymerization, can't read. 56% metal content, formation process, comet formation, complex crystals. So this is obviously some type of comet fragment or something that fell from the actual sky, nothing that's actually native to this particular planet. Let's see, this one's 80% metal content, soil amalgamation, I know I'm mispronouncing that. Quasi-ferrous. I'm gonna have to start looking up some of these terms, that way I can at least have a definition of what it might mean. But yeah, this was really just some of the rocks that were found here. This is a 59% metal content, living stone. Still not quite sure what that means. Electromagnetic. So it has electromagnetic properties, but it's also a living stone, so that means it might be bacteria or a colony of some kind. Metal content 68%, ancient tidal erosion and recently formed. So it's ancient tidal erosion and recently formed. That means that it was formed by tides, but how could it be formed recently? Something tells me that this planet hasn't always been this infected dust bowl that it is now. With this one's got a 59% metal content, sedimentation, and frozen center. It's amazing that anything could be frozen on this planet with 156 degrees Fahrenheit on an average. Here we got a strange looking rock formation, 59% metal. It's made from sedimentation, and it's got a frozen center again. This doesn't seem very likely. I noticed this one kind of turns red whenever you spin it too. See, look at that. Isn't that cool? Alright, on to the next one. This one just looks like it's got a bunch of 4-leaf clovers coming out of it. 79% metal content, photonic, and feldspar. Don't know what that means, but it's a very interesting rock. It looks as though it's kind of melded together with the actual flora itself. Now, speaking of flora, let's get on to that. Here's your typical jet propulsion one, elliptical, symbiotic, carnivorous, protoskeletal. It's carnivorous. That's kind of scary whenever you think about it. Typical oxygen plant, lives for millennia. It's got no root structure. Meditation is how it gets its nutrients. Okay, so is like a monk. This is a monk type plant. It meditates for food. Internal branches. I imagine that'd probably be something like a bird's skeletal structure on the inside with its internal branches. This one lives for millennia. Unfathomable root structure, salt fusion, and sneaky. Okay, it's sneaky. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's a sneaky plant. Sneaky plant. For some reason, it sneaks up on you. Now here's one of these buttholes. I don't like these. Age, decades, linear roots, conjuration, nutrition, what? Didn't get that one. And of course we got our invisible plant that we have. We just have it. It's timeless, inorganic root structure. Other planets is what it eats, and inaudible. I tried backing out and checking some features and stuff. I did have a feature that was messing up some of my stuff, but I've changed it, and it didn't really change the invisible plant. Here's a cave flower. Perpetual, widespread, atmospheric moisture. So there is a form of moisture in this atmosphere. So it's not just a hot planet, but it is a humid planet. That clears a lot up. It's got tiny hairs. I imagine that's probably for grabbing the moisture out of the atmosphere. Sapling, hidden, theft, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Yeah, but this is another cave flower, rather pretty. And these are the cave mushrooms that we have found there. Mature age, bidirectional roots, rock enzymes is what it feeds on, and it's a self-healing bark. That's interesting. I wonder if we could actually make medicine from it. Sprouting, restricted, photosynthesis, semi-liquid bulbs. Okay. Let's see. This one lives for a millennia. It's fungal. It looks like it'd be fungal root structure. Liquid ammonia. So it lives off liquid ammonia. That's kind of dangerous. These I thought looked kind of like seaweed. This kind of feels like it just kind of emphasizes a little bit more on my whole this planet used to be have water and be a normal planet kind of theory. Because if you look at a lot of these, like this one's water resistant. Why would something be water resistant on a planet that has no water? They look like seaweed, like different types of plants you would find down in the water itself or underneath the ocean or in a river. Let me see. This one has a gender that's asmotaic. I'm not going to pronounce that. First recorded in the sand-choked skies of Planet AAA-004-PL, Imberra, temperamental, effervescent creature. This swirl through the air with a wild and beautiful unpredictability. A gnawing hunger for sugar drives their very waking moment. Their existence consists for the hunt for sweet plants. Additional observations: covered in toxic bristles. That makes it to where it's a little bit more dangerous, I guess. But I mean, at least he's in the sky. Ain't gotta worry about him too much. Let's see here. .5 meters, 135.6 kilograms. Encountered on planet Imberra, where they survived despite the near constant drought of a crafty hunger known to kill young of a competing species. Dental analysis reveals the jaws and teeth well adapted to the ripping of flesh from bones to chewing life from the other beings. And then additional observations is it's a gentle soul. Okay, so you're gonna tell me it's that violent, but yet it's a gentle soul. Okay, I'll try to imagine a world full of gentle soul killers, right? I mean, it's pretty much what this is. Okay, and then we got our little guy right here. This is a rare ground dweller, 208.9 kilograms, 4.5 meters tall. Discovered on Imberra, where they survive the dry and barren conditions, possessing a calm intelligence. Their piercing eyes never forget a face. Filtering gills inside their cheeks allow them to suck up water and extract nutrients from algae blooms. They're occasionally invisible. Okay, well, occasionally invisible. That's strange. But, I mean, other than that, that's pretty cool that they filter using their gills on the insides of their cheeks, and that's how they get water. Alright, and this guy is 87.9 kilograms, 2.3 meters tall. Was first recorded in the dust bowls of Planet Imberra. Bumbling and inactive, they frequently find themselves trapped by both geological hazards and local predators, drawn to the sugar they consume, the small fruits that fall from local flora. They got toughened skin, so I imagine they probably have to in order to be able to survive in this climate. 74.1 kilograms, 1.1 meter tall. Discovered on Imberra, where they survive the dry and barren conditions. Their eyes have evolved to scan the horizon, able to pick out movement at a vast distance. Up close, however, they are entirely unable to focus. Their diet is varied, but they will gorge on inimicus at any opportunity. Bruisable. First recorded in the dunes of the planet Imberra, they appear to be peaceful creatures, happily socializing both with their species and without. Their finely tuned sense of smell draws them to the most beautiful, richly scented flowers, which they then consume whole. Redundant internal organs. 5.5 meters tall, 238.6 kilograms in weight. These are probably one of the coolest guys on this planet, come to think of it. I remember seeing him. Yep. Let's see. This is our guy that we found in the ground. He's not even an underground guy. Found on the barren plains of Planet Imberra, their lives seem spent in constant anxiety and are tense and fearful, even on a genetic level. Filtering gills inside their cheeks allow them to suck up water and extract nutrients from algae blooms. Photosynthesis. That's interesting. Photosynthesis. Sensitive. 111.9 kilograms, 1.6 meters tall. Still a big guy. Now these things I found in a cave, those were pretty weird. Uncovered on Planet Imberra, they are survived despite the near constant drought. Its various predator. A vicious predator. They chase their prey with reckless abandon. Sharp teeth and powerful jaws allow them to crunch through the carcasses of their prey, feasting upon flesh and bone alike, technically immortal. It's an eye sticking up out of the ground. I don't get that. First recorded on the dunes of Planet Imberra, their search for food drags them far and wide across the planet, their journey never ending. They use the acidic tongues to burrow into trees, dissolving and sucking out the soft and delicious inner wood. Here's ground vibrations. This is probably one of the lightest creatures that we've found. 1.5 meters in height, 94.6 kilograms in weight. Their vectorized gender. I don't know what that means. Anywho, I'm glad you guys were able to join me for this planet review. Hopefully, I'll be able to start publishing these on Mondays rather than them taking up the Friday slot. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time on No Sky Unexplored. This has been your Captain Mayday speaking, and I will be there with you next time.